girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm back with another video, but this time I'm switching it up a little bit. I promised I would do a questionnaire all about you, girl. So I'm gonna get started. The first question asks, how do you like USM? USM for me, I had to like grow into. I won't lie. When I first moved there, like the first couple months of my freshman year, I was like homesick. I was like, okay, this is not for me. But as time progressed, I met people and it made it so much easier to not be homesick. So I would say my overall experience at USM has been great so far, and honestly this year I'm expecting great things to happen, so stay tuned. It says, what does your ideal day look like? Waking up, going to work or class, depending on what I'm doing. After class or work, I usually go straight to workout. After workouts, I eat and I do my daily devotion. Okay, what first impression do you think you give to people? Oh, she's a cutie. No, for real, I feel like when people see me, they see a woman of dominance, a woman that knows what she wants and carries herself right. What are you most afraid of? The only thing to be afraid of is fear itself. So I try not to be afraid of anything because fear creates problems. It says, what are you most proud of or your greatest accomplishment? I am most proud of the person I am and how I hold strong to my morals and values. I would say my greatest accomplishment though would be probably the fact that I'm starting a legacy in my community and I'm becoming a leading figure where I help others and give back to my community. What is something you cannot live without? My phone. What do you wish you did more of? I would say I wish I did more of reading. I don't read as much as I should. What is your favorite hobby? My favorite hobby is working out, period. What's your favorite part of your life right now? It would probably have to be how I'm growing spiritually and mentally. I'm growing, and it's because of my surroundings. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? I will probably just be finishing up med school, to be honest, going into my career field. What makes you laugh? Just about everything. What is something you feel passionate about? I am very passionate about my people, and when I say my people, I mean African Americans and basically our culture. I feel like it is imperative that we rise. My dream career is basically having my own business and being a psychiatrist, basically counseling people with mental illness and things of that sort. What piece of advice would you give to your younger self? Leave the boys alone. What do you do to relax? Work out. What are you tired of hearing about? That them dang on light skins don't like to text back. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why? I would change the way I overthink everything, and I would change that because sometimes, it's good to think out stuff, but sometimes it can become a burden to overthink everything, like for real. What do you hope never changes? My willingness to give and help others. What is your favorite place to visit My favorite place currently, because I have actually visit it there, would be California. What is something that you would make a scene about in public? First of all, don't touch me. Like, don't touch me in a sexual way. Like, when a guy walk passes or try to touch me or something, I would definitely make a scene. I will act up. What are you most afraid to lose? My edges. No, for real. Um, if I had to say I was afraid to lose something, I don't know. Because my perspective on losing things is like it was meant to leave anyway. What are you most insecure about? My body. But I'm working on it. What is the best and worst thing about getting older? The best thing is you're legal, baby, and you get to do what you want. The worst thing would be that you take on a lot of responsibility, but it wouldn't be so bad if you're prepared for what's coming. If you could go back and fix that relationship with someone, who would it be and why? No one. What is the hardest lesson you have learned? The hardest lesson for me is learning that everyone doesn't have the same amount of loyalty you have, respect you have. Like, all those things are different for everyone, and you can't expect it to be reciprocated. So basically, in life, you have to give open-heartedly. Like, you can't expect things in return. What do you do to feel alive? Sing in the shower. Like, no, for real. What inspires you? The struggle. Who want to struggle their whole life? What do you believe is a good life? A good life for me, I'm trying to imagine it, would be being financially stable, like not rich, but having enough money to where I don't have to look at my bank account. Having family around, being healthy, and things of that nature. That's a good life. Being in a career that I love and not waking up every day being like, oh, I gotta go here again, or more like, yes, I'm ready to go do this. Was there ever a point where you felt like giving up but didn't? Yes, almost every day in college. It's so stressful, but that's one of my goals for this year, is to work on not stressing as much, because I'm gonna have a load on me, but I feel like it's all about preparation and being mentally stable. What are some events in your life that made you who you are? For me, it would be growing up in the struggle, not having every single thing, not being able to do every single thing, but still having that mom or father that tried to make it possible, and basically working hard to get what I want. What is your favorite season and why? Fall/winter. Like, I love those cold, cool months. Because for one, I get to dress how I want and no one will judge me. During the summer, you gotta try too hard. But winter, baby, that's me. What do you spend most of your time thinking about? My future and how I can come up and bring my family with me. Where would you spend all of your time if you could? The bed. The bed. If I could literally make money from the bed, I would be there. What qualities do you admire about others? I admire when someone is genuine, like their personality, their willingness to give or just be caring. I guess their mindset on things. Like, I really enjoy hearing someone speak on like a personal level and just like understanding and connecting with them mentally. I love stuff like that. If you died today, how would you want to be remembered? For me, I would say I would want to be remembered as someone who was caring and was always willing to give, but was also like headstrong, had strategy, wanted to be something different than ordinary.